shoots you in the arm with a tranquilizer
We're live.
or a sedative.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for also bearing with us as our new stream overlay has just been interesting.
Are you sure we're live? Oh, yeah, we are.
There we go. There we go. There's a slight delay.
Okay, great. So, was everyone? Thanks for waiting. Sorry, Anthony has technical difficulties. Quite normal for him.
It is very normal. This is a new stream overlay. If you've watched my streams before, I've always had very intricate overlays, and I wanted to do that for this as well. And I programmed a lot of this, which explains the technical difficulties.
So yeah, everyone tuning in, welcome to the Prusa Community Live. At this point, we're calling it episode 1, as it's the first time we're properly going a bit formal with it. So yeah, we're just quite excited to have everyone here. For everyone that doesn't know me, I'm Tommy from Prusa 3D. I'm the guy kind of everywhere, chatting and plugging and bothering people all around. And answering questions. Like to my right on the stream is Shane. Please feel free to introduce yourself.
Hello. My name's Shane, aka same old Shane, aka from Prusa. I don't know. Let's see. Been with the company for God knows too long. Sat out and support and kind of been floating around ever since. You'll see me online under Shane. I'm actually getting my work account, work social media set up and everything else. I just recently posted a video I did with Joe Kasha from Proud Maker Fair that is on my YouTube.
Hello, I'm Anthony, or Nomad, as most people know me. I've been.
It's not freaking right now.
Yes, silently freaking out still. I've been with the company for a little over half a year. Yeah, I am looking into the audio issues. Yes, it's weird because we are having a higher bit rate than what you was expecting, which might be the problem.
That can cause problems.
So yeah, jumping back in here. So please we're like on stream. Happy to see so much engagement. It's quite a lot of people online tonight. That's awesome to see. Yeah, so let's kind of just start it. So do you guys have any prints that you brought along that you kind of want to show off?
Mine's still printing.
I was too focused on getting the back end of this stream to be functional to grab the print.
Next show will have something, but you know what? You can't really sit there and give a hard time as far as like, oh, did you do your homework? Because you're still blowing us off on your movie assignments. I can't see that.
You mean you can't see it? It's right over here.
Congratulations, it's a flat piece of plastic.
It's the Goonies coin. I printed it and I watched the movie. And the funniest part about this is I've seen the movie before.
Yeah, the audio is bad. Whose audio is bad?
Yeah, I'm quite surprised to find out that I've actually seen this movie before. I saw it several, many years ago as a child. So that was just quite surprising for me. And yeah, it's I'm happy to say I finally caught up on my homework.
Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Because I'm sharing my screen with Discord, but it's out of sync. But I'm like, yeah, I know, because I have to mute my mic, but I also had to mute the YouTube channel on my side, because if not, I get the live audio from you guys plus the YouTube. So. Yeah.
This audio, it is just him with a bad microphone, so that can't do much about that one. But stuttering, Anthony's taking a look at that now. In the meantime, let me show my print off. So, I went ahead and tried to do a big marble run. So, huge ass marble run. This was printed in one piece from ASA, Prusa ASA. Generally, you don't want to do ASA mass prints like this, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to try it with the Core 1L, and I'm really happy I did. So I'll hold it up to the camera. We can give it a try. There we have it.
Home runs are fun and cool. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, it's my kid has recently been very obsessed with marbles, so I really just wanted to get him something. This was part of the testing for the high temp hot end. So we really just want to do something bigger, and there is 0 warping on it, not even in the corners. It's flat as can be. So for this like scale of print, that's quite massive. You know, compare it to my head. And yeah, in terms of height, it's like all the way there. But I have to get to the exact positioning here of the smaller camera angle. Yes, it is as flat as the Earth. So yeah, and jumping back to the Goonies, so yeah, it's a decent movie. I'm surprised it aged as well as it did, given the year it's from, and it was also
Watch it.
Watched it, yeah.
No, I was watch it with the reached for its time.
Yeah, so it's
Look, you
not
saw
for
what
me.
happened to the last person who made an old joke with me. I made a video on him. I do the same to you.
And I feel that it resonates well for the people that grew up like the Goonies did. There's that childhood classic feeling, that nostalgia for it. But like for me, it was a solid 6.
Oh, it's 6. I question your taste, sir.
Like it's not as good as Barbie movie. Barbie movie, that's a 10 out of 10, but this is a solid 6.
I need to put in for a transfer. Swear to God. You're saying Barbie is, but no.
There are a few movies that are as good as the Barbie movie. That is one of the masterpieces of modern cinema.
So for your marble thing you showed, what's the dimensions, weight, the time it took? What plate did you use and any adhesive?
So it is
Discord server.
satin sheet. I do not recall print time. I guess it was closer to a full day. And the rest of the details I cannot recall at all. It was kind of just one of those things where you just throw the G code. Normal satin sheet. It is specifically printed with the high temp hot end. I don't think that matters in this case due to the temperatures. But it was kind of to see how it performs with the ASA.
Oh, it broke. Yeah, oh, back. No, I'm watching the YouTube stream and it just broke and everything else.
That's be kind of normal. Well, not normal, but well, I'm working on things in the background. Sorry.
Stop tweeting it live. First rule of like, streaming.
I fixed
Live.
the audio, I believe. My audio is so crap because I just have a crap mic. But as for everyone else's audio, hopefully is fixed. As for why the chat suddenly stopped scrolling, wow, you were working so well.
That's a solid like 7 out of 10. It's good enough for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's scuff. See someone from the YouTube chat. Soul Care 6. Karma giving Goonies a 6. It's a clear 8 minimum. See, but you have to understand, Tommy's from the younger generation. He hasn't experienced what a real classic is yet. So he has to go through all the bad stuff first, and then he hits the good stuff. He's like, oh my god, this was out here.
I know the classics, like Lord of the Rings is a very good classic.
Okay. There was someone I worked with in a department. They're like, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen that. I'm like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I've never seen that. I'm like, you work in this industry where it's all a bunch of geeks and nerds, and you've never seen that movie. And I know they run it here on Christmas time every year on chat television. I'm like, you have no excuse. Okay.
Okay, so getting into it, let's jump off with like what is the news, like what is the hip and happening things from the last month. So starting off, we have just give me a second. I prepared notes. You wouldn't believe it. Resin Model Plus. It's a new resin that we released, Model Plus. We were redoing the formula anyway. That's why it was kind of out of stock for a while. And there were some regulation changes where some chemicals were supposed to get flagged, and it would be kind of hazard, like a chemical, even though it's only used as part of the production process, and it is really like beyond trace amount. If there's any portion of the production process where this chemicals is used, then the resin would have to get flagged as like toxic, and some workplaces would have to initiate training for people that are handling it. So we just redid the entire recipe to exclude it, and at the same time made it much better. So if you are into resin printing, the Model Plus is the new stuff. Really good, definitely something worth trying out. I see also a comment here that will the color mix filament pack be released? Yes, I don't know when. It is a priority to get it out. They were finishing up some of the other existing projects in terms of the development, so that's still in the works, but it should be quite soon. I'd be surprised if it was more than a month from now where it wasn't out, because they really do want to have it out as soon as possible. We've been testing it quite a bit, a lot of different ratios of it, with the transparency especially. As with the color mix, you want to have a slightly transparent material, but if you go transparent, then it also just kind of washes the color away and you don't see anything really well. So we wanted to just have it like this nice ratio, so it's specifically designed for it. The colors themselves do look great. So yeah, that was the Model Plus resin. We also might have some more things from polymers coming out quite soon. But yeah, I was hoping it would be today, but probably it's quite soonish. Another thing that we just released was the Galaxy Black TPU. So that's overall just a nice color. I sadly didn't bring any Galaxy Black TPU test prints with me. I did have a funny experience with it though. Like in terms of color, it is exactly Galaxy Black. So I was in the office and I wanted to unload the filament from one of the printers, and when I hit grab filament, then it was TPU, which I did not expect. I didn't even know we were working on it at the time. So it's the weirdest feeling if you're grabbing what you think is going to be some Galaxy Black PLA, and suddenly it's this squishy filament that's just hanging down. So yeah, Galaxy Black TPU, if you're into like the color and TPU material, also definitely something worth checking out. Shane and Anthony, you guys still connected? You guys seem quiet and panicky today.
Sorry, I'm shooting.
I'm just making faces since you guys can't see me.
Also, hi Chevron. Nice to see you here in chat.
All right. How is everything sounding for our chat here? I think I tweaked everything appropriately.
You got all right. First off, you have to pay attention to where the message is coming from. If you're looking at the messages from Discord, there is going to be a delay on that. That's something we have to look at before. Calm down. All right. Just sit there, close your eyes, and take 5 slow, deep. Exactly. Take 5 slow, deep breaths while me and Tommy continue. We'll let you know when you can talk. When you're all nice and calm. Okay. For those of you who don't know, all this nice, cool stuff that you can see on the stream. This is all Anthony's little pride and joy, and he put a lot of work and effort into it. And you know, why would we even bother to test it out before the stream officially to work out all the kinks? So we're just doing this, live. But yeah, so that's why Anthony is nervous. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong, it's all your fault. You're the scapegoat. So you have nothing to worry about. No, but I'm sorry. I'm just I'm trying to keep an eye on something else that has been giving me. I've been working on it all day, so I'm like, I have one screen, I have you guys. The other screen, I have the streams, and the other screen, I have my camera feed to a printer, and I'm making sure that that doesn't go up on stream on any broadcast. Anyways.
So yeah, going on with like what's new and what's happening, the one probably almost everyone is quite familiar with is the color mix. So it's now available on EasyPrint as well as Prusa Slicer. So it's our open source release. So it's it's all there. Everyone can use it. Everyone can go wild with the color mix. Just a generally fun, good feature. Like in a little bit on the stream, I'll do a little bit of a live tutorial on this as well as another feature. So just kind of go over it. So for everyone that's not familiar with it, it's basically based like largely on the full spectrum from Radux's Orca Slicer fork. So we've been in contact with him quite early on since the development, like since we've been looking at, we've been chatting, going back and forth with what we're doing. So we've been in contact with him kind of for a long time now. And it's been quite a fun project to just be working on. Everyone was super excited. Just testing it and printing it non-stop, getting a lot of different prints and colors on it, a lot of different text that went into it. And it also pairs well with the new material database, something that we're hoping people will be contributing to. So this kind of falls in with the OpenTag material database, where you can submit color profiles that you can measure yourself professionally, and then it can just expand on it. And using the new calculations, it can create these mixes of the colors. You can get close to real life representations of how the color will mix. So it's a really good step in the right direction, especially once the OpenPrint tags and readers are 100% fully implemented and working with like everything. It'll be in an awesome space, and the timeline on that is finally getting short. Like there are a lot of things moving around. They all need to kind of come together at the same time. So one delay at any point just slows the whole system down. But it looks like we're in a good space. We also have a question here that will the color mixing colors work for PG too? We will release the base colors, like the ones that we're producing, the Prusa Mint ones, as a PLA bundle in the beginning, but we will release more colors over time as well as there's interest for it. It's important to note that you do not need to use CMYK material. Like CMYK is the popular, CMYKW, the popular style of you doing it, but you can mix any 2 colors and materials. So you can just grab a Galaxy Red and Azure Blue off the shelf, mix it into some creative, interesting object at any time, and you get a super high quality, interesting print from it. So any 2 materials work well. But if you have materials that are specifically for it, it is a bit better. Like the bundle that they're doing is slightly translucent. So that translucent effect kind of transfers through the print. So you can see the layer through the other layer a little bit. So you can, it creates the illusion much better.
I got a question for you with
Sure.
the with that. So you just kind of sat there and said it though. You don't have to if you have say 5 tool heads or 5 options for colors. You don't have to use all 5. Like I could have 3 solid colors and then 2 to mix.
Yeah, of course. Like, and basically anything that you want to mix goes together well. From what we're finding is that if you go 8 colors, it's one of the best options. With 8 colors, you have CMYKW and you add as well RGB. Because RGB is already a mix of 2 of the colors. So if you're doing something that would be 3 colors, then instead of like mixing 3, you can just mix 2 again. So you can get much more interesting results from it without having to like oversaturate the colors. Because the less colors and changes that you're using, the more realistic the illusion is, the less likely people are to see that differences in the heights. Yeah.
No, go ahead. I have a bad habit of interrupting.
No, I wanted to also mention that some people were also asking about an interesting feature. That is, if you could, for example, print a whole like normal single colors with 0.2 layer height, and then mixed colors at a 0.1 layer height. So using this variable layer height for the tools. So that's not simply possible within Prusa Spacer normal one, but while I haven't tested it in 3.0, I am 99% sure that feature is specifically already existing there due to a lot of these backend changes. So I'm not 100% confirming, but 99% sure it should be possible without any like extra work or changes to make it happen. So it should further optimize it with 3.0 once that is eventually out.
With the goldfish that we put out, I saw someone do a version of that where it's like all different. It looks cell shaded. If you're familiar with that animation, that style. And I'm kind of curious to see once it gets more people are using it. I'm definitely thinking a lot of people are going to try to start doing like the cell shading for a lot of their models. It'd be interesting to see.
So yeah, that's the color mix. So I'll go over like in a little bit after we catch up on all the news. I'll do a quick live example of how the mixing works and looks, just for everyone to like see how simple it is to do it. Then the other thing that I did want to mention, because there was a bit of talk about it, I saw one of the first comments on the stream was was about it, was yesterday we released a new firmware version for the Prusa printers. And we nearly immediately afterwards pulled the firmware version. So what happened was, with the MK4S specifically, it appears that there were a couple of cases where the printer would not go past the bootloader after flashing it. What we suspected is some weird, odd case with specific revisions of boot boards. So we don't think it's specifically MK4S, but rather Core 1, like MK4s that were converted to Core 1, like older MK4s. So like a lot of different printers could possibly be related to it. So we just pulled everything to be on the safe side, so that firmware should not be available anymore. And we will fix it. So as far as I know, we've already discussed the issue. Everyone like tried it and downloaded it immediately. They ran into some problems. They reflashed the firmware and it's working. So everyone should be solved. Hopefully, it doesn't look like it was some wide, huge issue. We're as confused as you are as to why or how it was happening. But I thought I would just give some background info about like why it was pulled, just for everyone's clarity. The GitHub notes were also updated with some details on. There's a comment asking there were some input shaper changes. There was some bug with the calibration or some improvement that was changed. I specifically checked if it was related to the previous one. This is not. This is something completely different. But other than that, I don't know the details of it. So if you have an accelerometer, it's probably good to get better results by just running the calibration. If you do not have an accelerometer and you never calibrated the input shaper on your printer, then the default values still hold perfectly fine and you don't have to worry or do anything about it. It's just if you have an accelerometer and you want to further improve performance, then rerunning it is a good idea at this point.
Yeah, further
The name?
stuff is fun.
I was going to ask you if you're all nice and calm now.
Yeah, so the hardware stuff is always tricky. It's always interesting.
Some of that.
Oops, we jammed. One moment while we purge the streamline and get our hosts back.
Yeah, sorry. There's a slight hiccup.
Anthony.
And next stream, Wi-Fi network cables.
My desktop is on Wi-Fi. I mean, no, it's not. It's not either.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
Oh, see, truth finally comes out.
So I think the best thing I can talk about is you can, if you're setting up a bar, you can program things to take any drink. You ask for 5 drinks, ask for 10,000 drinks, -1 drinks. Everything's fine. Everything works fine. But as soon as someone enters the bar and asks where the bathroom is, the bar immediately catches fire. That's what's currently happening. I tested this
I
extensively.
told you to go to the bathroom before the show started. I said, go to the bathroom, get some water. You're like, nope, I'm fine. So you know what? That's on
He's
you.
a big boy. He doesn't need to go.
Give him 5 more minutes. We'll start doing the pee-pee dance.
Okay. Well, we should be. I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay, so let me see if I can break the stream, and I'll hit a screen share and see what will happen with that.
Everyone prepare.
But the bar A1, in this case, it's a big fire, so I guess it's a A2L. So let me quickly try screen sharing and see if that works. I'm scared, Anthony.
I'm scared too. We're about to both find out if this works. They're all just sitting in anticipation. So what's supposed to happen?
I'm not even breathing.
Yeah, but the question is now, will it carry over?
Oh, I got a lot of echo now.
See, I know what I'm doing.
Not according to YouTube.
Yeah, I hear massive echo on my side.
Well,
Okay. Is the audio broken for everyone?
I can still hear you.
Okay, so if it's just the me problem, that's fine. So this is
yeah,
the
I think it's just you.
color shading feature. So with this, you can basically input any model and then apply shading to it. So we're just going to start off with the default Vinci, and we're going to make a cool Darth Vader cinematic style Vinci.
So is this a separate program, or is this kind of like built into Slicer, but it just pops out into a different window?
This is a free open source, just web app. So not part of Slicer itself, it's something that you can use from the website.
Okay.
So from here, you just start off, like you can import your own model there or like 3D Vinci sample, and then you can add colors. So we have the Vinci, and the base color, we wanted something dark, so Galaxy Black. And then the highlight, we will do red. So lipstick red. So from there, let's put the lighting at the front left. Okay, this model's weird, right? And we already have this like studio lighting benchy. We can make it more interesting by adding a second light. So now I added an extra one, blue, perfect. That's what I wanted. So we put it at this right side. So now we have this blue-red benchy with colors.
I honestly think this is such a cool tool. This is amazing.
So with this bench already prepared, we can also adjust the steps. So, like very bad with this camera. Where the hell did the bench go? Okay, I lost the benchy. The benchy is gone. So I'm just going to change the steps to 4 so that it's creating more of a natural effect. Like there's more levels of shading, like different ratios. So once we're happy with the final product, we could just say export 3MF, and that we have a 3MF file of the benching. So let me screen share slicer now. Breaking the screen in.
Mind us, we are actual professionals and know what we're doing.
Wait. I know why this broke. This are as well. I'm happy. Knocking on wood. Knocking on a lot of wood.
Okay, so now can everyone see it? Yeah. So now we're in Prusa Slicer. I'm just going to add the benchy. So opening it as a project. Just discarding all of the colors. And we have this benchy that is now imported. So already auto set the colors red, black, blue, same as we had it. You just hit slice now. It's gonna suffer for a bit because it has all these artificial mid layers in it. And once that finally slices, I can show you how the different layer lines come together. And yeah, this is the index, how it looked like in Prusa Slicer.
And with recent blog posts on Prusa3D.com, they were talking about the fake lighting and everything else. It's basically the same program and setup that they used for that, correct?
It's exactly that, yeah. So you can see here how these ratios are mixed. Like by zooming in, you can see all these different, like red, blacks, blues, and it should slide and show like really interesting, like cinematic lighting style, basically. So yeah, just wanted to show how simple and easy that is, and encourage everyone to give it a try. It works with any multicolor printer, not specifically Prusa. Like even you can use it on Index, Excel, MMU3, whatever you have.
Yeah, it's I think this is just insane that we've the amount of momentum that the entire community has had behind something like this. It's been absolutely insane, and I love it. I absolutely love watching the entire community come together to push forward this really cool technology of color blending. I know we had. I will give credit to one of the guys here at Print Salad, Dustin. Over a year ago, he realized that this is something that could be done when using our XLs, because we would be printing with one layer height, and the purge tower was just not the same color as anything we used in the print. And it was because it was doing that blending. And we're all just sitting there like, man, I wonder how that works. But of course, we're all hardware people.
as you can see, it's been a while since I've done software. So we had no idea how to intentionally cause that to happen. And then the community in the past couple months figured out how to do that. And it's just amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So, but checking the print times, they're curious. So it's 6 hours, 4 minutes with just short of 900 tool changes.
And how much waste?
It doesn't show it.
No.
I don't think it has it calculated at this point, but you can just take 0.13 micrograms multiplied by 893. If someone in chat could do that.
Very little when compared to other solutions, yeah. Even current Excel. That's a little bit more, I
Let's
think.
put this in the MMU free and see what happens.
Ooh. Yeah, it reminds me of the end of 3 days. Yeah.
I
One of the reasons
not
I
be showing
didn't-
all of the div profiles.
It's one of the reasons I didn't do a benchy when I first got my computer, because I don't want to spend 2 hours printing a boat. That takes too long.
Sacrilege.
Yeah, like early printing days. Like I remember it was easily like 2 hours for Vinci. I think on the MK free.
Yeah.
What are we going to start talking about next? I remember the day we had to use a piece of paper and a dial to tune in our badge.
I mean, I do
This
remember
fancy stuff.
when my firmware specifically told me, hey, rotate your screw a specific number of degrees in order to level the bed. Oh, God, I hated it.
That was more advanced before you didn't even have that.
I know.
MMU free, it will be 16 hours to print that.
Scale down the layer. I want to see the purge. I think with the purge, or is it solid, or because I'd be curious to see with the color blending. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is a block of
No. There was a small block still.
There's one layer. But with this mixing feature, it's just kind of important to know that you don't want to adjust the size of the model after you prepared it, because that's going to change the preset heights, and that's going to really mess it up. So any of the adjustments to size is going to mess up with the color scale.
I'm actually extremely excited to use this with just black and white. I know everyone's like, oh, let me toss in the rainbow here. I'm excited for just black and white stuff. I do personally love monochrome, and they have some great examples in the blog post. Sorry, someone asked a question. I just completely derailed my train of thought, because some great examples in the blog post that I cannot wait to try myself.
Anthony, the stream? Never mind.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. I'm like, the stream's fine. Everything's fine.
To make it more confusing, I had the stream paused myself.
Yeah, the stream's fine.
So yeah, I also hope this answers a question I get quite often, and that is, do you need size 3.0 for index? You do not. It's pretty functional and working in 2.9.6.
Anthony, after the show, you have to go through your text scroll on the bottom of the stream.
Okay.
There's some outdated information there.
Oh. Okay. I'll update that.
Please don't do it during the show. I don't want to hear typing like a machine gun.
I mean, I just do this. 1 second.
Actually, can you kill the
That's what I'm doing.
The worst part about the chat being broken now is I can see my comment asking if I should be shirtless, and it's just there non-stop on the screen.
That's for the After Dark special.
At
Wait,
some
hold on.
point we have to do a shirtless stream. I'd stop screen sharing,
Hell
by the way,
no.
if that
Well,
broke.
you guys can just screen it. I'll just turn the video.
What? Huh?
So, see, what's up
Oh,
on the?
wait, I need to fix this again. I wanted to show something more of the color mixing. My bad. Sorry, Anthony.
Okay. Give me agita.
Tommy's just trying to break it on you, just so you freak out.
Yeah. I can't hide this chat right now. I mean, I can, but I could show you why I don't want to. Because I didn't fix spacing. So if this goes away, the rest of the spacing just doesn't work.
So I just wanted to quickly show the color mixing, the normal style, and how that works. So we can just add a normal cube. So now I have 8 colors. Let's do it a bit more real. So cyan, magenta-ish, yellow, black, and white. So now I get this cube, I've set my colors, and I can create virtual extruders for color mixing. So just clicking that button, you can then see like all of the automatic virtual extruders that it creates. So these are based on preset mixes that are good ratios. But if you want to make your own ratios, you can just select which tools you want. For example, I want to mix purple and yellow into creating this gold color. So I can just create this blend. I add a blend, head 3 and 2, and I want it like which ratio, and you get kind of the color that you're going to get from it. So I want to make it kind of like our like Viva La Bronze color. So then I just created this ratio of basically 80%, 20%, and I have the blend. So I can just paint any object I want. So I can just smart fill here, and then I can just scroll. I can see a virtual extruder blend here, paste it in, or any of the other colors. So it's a null extruder, and here we have a preset default extruder. And if you slice it, then you can see the different blends of the color and how they come together. So it's just as easy as that. Again, like when you're doing this color mix style printing, you really want to make sure that the layer height is ideally quite small. It does add quite a bit to the waste and print time, but the finer the layer height, the better it looks like, especially with distance. Like you will almost always see these fine layers when you're looking at it from very up close. But when you like stand back a little bit more, then it blends in together quite well. So pretty fun stuff. Anyone with multicolor printers, I like highly encourage you guys to try it out, give it a go, test it, see how it works for you. And I'm genuinely curious what people are going to come up with. I also know several people that are very curious, like what will happen if the top layer. So top layers are generally problematic. Because you can't really fix the colors. There's some proposed solutions of, for example, individual lines alternating here, how that come together, but that's kind of causing problems. I know of one person that's going to try using something like ironing to get this printing, mixing a little bit better top layer colors. But if anyone very clever and smart wants to be popular on the internet, if you can figure out a solution for top layers in an elegant way, you will be super popular. Is there a specific brand that we recommend? I believe we're doing some tests with Sunlu, it was. I can't recall, but there are several CMYK brands. We've tried most of the bundles, and I don't recall any of them being particularly problematic or bad. I can ask the girl from Academy, Barbara, who created the blog article. She had much more experience with it, and I can get some more details for anyone that is specifically interested. Just hit me a DM on Discord so I don't forget.
All right. Yeah, no, this is so cool. Also, thanks, chat.
Yeah, Polymaker is one of the ones that we did try. I believe they were also good. Like, I don't recall there was a problematic one. I can ask, but all of the ones that I tested were good. I was specifically using the Prusa ones though, so I didn't get chance on time with third-party brands, so I can't comment too much there. Make everything be a triangle on top. That's my solution so far for everything. Just print only pointy objects and you're fine.
Yep, pretty much.
Depends on the model and the coloring style.
Yeah, like doesn't matter. Any model, you just add part. You can just add a, let's say, box. You can rotate it. Make some triangle top to it. Call it a day.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this comic stuff's just been absolutely insane. I love it.
Yeah, so anyone in chat already tried it out yet?
I have not. I need to. I really want to.
Benchy,
No, so
I
in
don't
chat.
have. I do apologize. I did not have many printed samples with me. I kind of planned on going to the office this morning, but yesterday I had a bit of a late night, keeping an eye on all of the firmware issues. So I was too lazy to come to work and come back again for the live stream. So I just stayed at home. So I didn't have time to collect any of the interesting prints.
I mean, reasonable.
I do have one interesting print of me though. Like this is something that I was testing. So let me stop sharing so that the camera is a little bit bigger. So what I have here is we're changing the spool holders again for the index. It's probably going to be the last time that we're changing the spool holders. But we are changing the spool holder. So these will be a new injection molded one. The reason for that is that if we're producing and like shipping indexes as a standard like now, then that's 8 spool holders per unit kind of shipped. So it's a ridiculous amount of spool holders to be printing. So we're injection molding them now. And at the same time, we just nicely optimize the design a little bit further. So what we have now is an example of how the part looks. So here we have the like, new style of the spool holder, and it is a locks in place with a click. You just rotate it, slide it out, and lock it in place again. It can't move, so it's perfect for 2 kilogram and larger spools. So this is a printed file version of it. We will release this file around the time that the index is shipping as well. But it's quite, again, like you don't need to really change anything with the base of the core one. So you just use the same base, and like we had a like similar telescopic style one, but if you didn't put the spool perfectly on it, like angle it perfectly, like that old classic game where you're doing operation and you need to like not touch the wire, then if that was like, so it was a little bit annoying to put the spools on sometime. Otherwise, it would just collapse while you're putting it in. Now this version is, as it locks in place, it's much steadier. Does it vibrate? No, you have to pay extra for that. We don't sell those products here. Check back with us once we are done with the silicone printer.
I need a freaking bad counter for you. Stream.
It's not me. It's
you.
Iger from chat. He was asking.
Yeah, he asked a question. You gave a horrible answer.
I have
Tommy's.
retrieved. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I have to think of a good name for it'd be like Tommy's groan counter. Whenever Tommy says something that makes her go, ugh.
It's
Yeah.
my dad jokes. They've doubled in intensity since I got the second child. So
Yeah, it's logarithmic.
double the children, double the dad jokes.
That wasn't a dad joke. That was ugh.
Here's my cool print, which apparently my bitrate absolutely hates this because of all the holes in it. Which, hey, want to see my camera just die? Look at this. Of course, this is the basketball. And yes, it does bounce.
I'm waiting for that to bounce into your laptop. Mess up everything.
Which material did you print it from?
I did not. I didn't print this. This was printed at Prague. But this is Fibrology 40B. And if
So
you
you're
go to open source, we'll have it there.
Yeah, so
Excuse me.
we are, as Anthony mentioned, planning to attend open source. Apologies, I'm dying.
Dying? Okay, Tommy's not because he's gonna be dead apparently.
No, I gotta go spread diseases there. So we are planning to attend
No!
open source. So it's still a while. It can cultivate for a bit. And with open source, I'm quite excited for that. It's probably one of the craziest events that I ever saw. So I am quite happy that to go there. So if anyone is planning to attend, I'm looking forward to. I believe Anthony is also going to be there.
Yes, the plan is that I'm going to be there. Additionally, I'm going to be at Midwest Rap Festival next week. So if you're going to Midwest Rapper and you want to say hello, I'll be there.
Yeah, so I'm also playing around with some badges. I'm hoping to set these up by the time we have the open source event. So little like Tufty badgeware, along with some custom Prusa apps for it. So hoping to make it a little bit more fun and interesting for the event. Looking
I need
forward
the
to
multi-pass first.
multi-pass. Chevron, I missed your question. Could you post it again in chat?
He's asking the number of toolheads for the Core 1L, which we've mentioned in the past that we're aiming 8. Excuse.
Yeah, with the L, nothing is confirmed and official yet. As far as I know, we're probably going to have 8 for the reason that it simplifies a lot of the production on our side to make it work. There's physically enough room for 10, but because of those extra 2 spools, you have to create a new solution with how much, where you store the spools, as well as the filament sensor, which have to be adjusted. So we're probably just keep it 8 just to keep it simple.
I say put 42 on there.
We can do 12 color MMUs, each feeding to a different toolhead. So that's 12 to the multiplied by 8. Yeah, that's a lot of toolheads.
Just remember, Tommy is the one who said that. So direct all further future questions about that to Tommy and Tommy alone.
I'll start working on a guide for it.
Yep, just you, Tommy. See you, buddy.
Then there's also a question about Excel index. At the moment, there's no plans for Excel index changes, but I am quite optimistic that there will probably be a lot of index changes, like some of the new tech, like the cleaning, purge towers, maybe even the tool offset calibration and stuff that should go back to the XL. Like with our developments, we have a lot of things going back and forth between the printers. So I would not be surprised if there was some news on that regard quite soon.
I mean, we have proven that when we develop something for a newer platform and we can bring it to an older platform, we will. we've done that with bringing stuff from the MK4 to the MK3 to the Mini, and so on and so forth, and things that we've done on the Core 1 back to those machines as well. So if we figure out anything that can be brought back, I'm sure we'll get something out there.
So yeah, then there was also the question of wait, what was the question? I saw it. Well, we tried. Answered everything. Thank you for coming. So yeah, I wanted to give another little interesting shout out this week. So quite a bit of fun news from one of our YouTubers. So YouTuber Tick Napa had a little bit of an accident recently, and that accident was that he drank the resin. Usually that's not something we recommend anyone should do, but yeah, he accidentally...
You don't recommend it at all. We recommend not to do it. Do not do it. Even, for a stupid prank, do not do it.
Yeah, so resin is toxic. Do not drink it. He immediately had to go to the hospital because of that.
There was one guy that had a very bad accident with resin, and he was reaching up. He grabbed a resin printer. He thought it was empty. It wasn't, and it all fell on top of him. And he was cleaning up, but he didn't clean himself up first. So the resin soaked through his clothes into his skin, and then he went outside.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, he ended up changing his clothes, but he didn't wash. He didn't he just wasn't thinking that it penetrated all the way in and it absorbed into his skin.
Yeah.
Like in general, I am absolutely terrified of resin. I like it. I love the prints. I love how they come out. But when it comes to handling resins and the resin rooms, for example, I usually just keep a very, very wide distance from.
He didn't even give me a tour of the resin area. I didn't get any of that.
The resin area is in a separate area altogether.
It's just better to keep it a little bit separated. But yeah, whenever I handle resin, it's like with a paper towel. Unless I'm at Formex, then I'm using one of the resin bottles as a water bottle. But that's a different situation.
No. Shush. You're gonna trigger Grant. Last time Grant was in private, I want one of the resin bottles. My friend, he's like, I want to drink water. I'm no.
Don't
worry, Grant. I'll bring you one.
I will say,
perfect size for the gym. I think we should sell this we sell it as merchandise. Yeah.
No.
Like we have the not for resin cups, and we can have like a resin water bottle, like sports water.
Try something here.
So now there's the second thing I have to do. All right, for those of you from the older generation who remember the Animaniacs, remember there was like a little sketch. It would be like someone would sit there, they would pull the string to a light bulb will go off. I'm like, bad idea. That's what we need for Tom.
Yeah, we need that. Anyway, the SLX. Man, I hate dyslexia.
XLS? Did I just hear that?
No, SLX. That is a resin printer that we showed off at Rapid, and I think Formex maybe. We showed off at Rapid, and we've been experimenting with it, and oh my god, it's so cool. Mind you, it is very expensive because it's an industrial machine, but it is so cool. We're actually working with Loctite on it. It's so fun. It's fun. Fun things.
Oh,
I get to play with industrial toys like the AFS.
Well, let's see. How about where we're gonna?
Progress of the AFS as well. It's not even sure if I can properly talk about it, but it was one of the first customers has it now. So those have started moving. So the production has slowly started to form on that. There is a little bit of progress there. So
And I
it's nice
can
to see
say,
that like this is progressing.
if anybody who wants to come tour the facility and wants to see the AFS, we have it fully functional in our warehouse, and it is really just mesmerizing to watch. My favorite part is that, with the print farm, normally you have to obviously submit your print, go in, do everything. With the AFS, I just tell it, hey, print 50 this one thing, and then in the morning there's 50 of that thing, and I'm just sitting here like, yay! Now I have to collect it all, but I don't have to clean the beds. I don't have to touch the printers. It's so nice. I love it.
So yeah, we did briefly touch on the new events. We have Formnext coming. Formnext coming out. That's still a long time.
Hey, this is my part. Don't step on my part.
So after you, Shane.
Mr. Talkative needs to be the center of everything.
I'm on the left.
So, huh?
I'm on the left. You're in the center.
Congratulations, you know your left from your right. Good job. So, as we've already talked about, we're going to run down where we're going to be. This is primarily for the summertime. Other events could be added. Who knows? We have Murph 2026 coming up June 12th through the 14th.
Next week.
And as Anthony said, he will definitely be there. Then after that, we are going to be June 20th. We will be at the 20th and 21st. It'll be Maker Faire. Oh God, it's in Switzerland. It's a Solothurn. I know I just butchered that name. For those of you who know me online, that's nothing new. Yeah, we'll be at that Maker Faire. Then also, it's not on the event, but I know we're going to be there because I'm going there. We're going to be at MadCon 2026 in Norway on June 20th and 21st, and I'll be there. And I'm going to try to do some streaming and everything else. July 17th and 19th, some show called Open Sauce. Yeah, who cares? We'll be there. Everything else, Tommy will be there. On July 20th, we'll be at the EAA Air Venture 2026 coming up in Wisconsin in the States. In August.
I'm going to be there. That is going to be a very long event. It's like a week long.
All right, so
like week long at an event sounds painful. Like you mean like from Monday to Sunday, basically?
Essentially.
Oh my god! Like 4 days feels like the max for me.
The best part, it is a day after open source, so I'm going straight from open source to that.
Just cancel open source. That's it here.
No,
Tommy wants to be the center of attention for open source. That's his major plan. So he's gonna promote you to, like, oh, don't worry about it. Focus on the big show. 5 days. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine.
I'm actually quite excited for open source this year because almost every time I'm just hyper focused on sightseeing, and I finally gotten to see almost everything there is to see within San Francisco. So this time I'm going to focus on the event itself.
Yeah, last time
now I don't have ulterior motives.
We rode one of the cable cars. That was really fun.
Yeah, San Francisco is an awesome city to visit. I do like it. When you're crossing the bridge, we crossed the I think 3D Nero. We crossed the bridge, but we were so short on time that we basically towards the end had to kind of do this shuffle walk to just make it to the other side. Quickly take an Uber to the airport and jump on the plane right away. Like there was zero time between crossing the bridge and going for the airplane. So I do recommend a bit more time for that. It is a long bridge and it has a reputation for a reason.
Some good reputations, some not so good.
And my wife hates it now because there's that very nice viewpoint. We were there with last year, like on the other side of the bridge, and there's a lot of movie shots that are done from that lookout. And every single time there's a movie like that shot, I'm like, I was there. honey, I was there. Wife, look, I was there. You were at home with the children, staying there and just chilling, and I was there. You weren't there. So
Jeez, Tommy.
we get along well here.
For the rest of the shows that we have coming up, though, more in the fall time, and they're not confirmed yet. But there's Maker Faire Hanover, August 15th and 16th. Maker Faire Tokyo, September 5th. September 5th and 6th. And Tommy will not be going to that because I'll break his legs if he tries to. And then Maker Faire Orange County, September 12th and 13th. You also have, more than likely, because we go there every year, 3 Printopia is coming up the end of September. So I have a thing for the community, for the chat. When we attend shows and you guys are going there, is there, and don't say, I know what you guys are going to say. We want to see the index. We want to see this. I get that. Okay.
We want free merch.
Is there anything else that you guys want us to see? Is there anything like, for example, that maybe David's done at, in his shop that you guys want to see? Or do you want us to bring the Death Racer? Or, several other things. Certain things we can bring, certain things we can't. Like, for example, Rover, the buff dynamic dog, that guy doesn't go out too often. Just because trying to go on an airplane with something like that is a nightmare when you consider batteries and everything else. But I mean, what would, if there's if you get enough of the community, we want to see this or that, we can take it into consideration. Now, granted, some things, it's not like we can then whip it up in a week and there it is. But we can take it under consideration, and then, if we can't get it to fit in a show this year, there's always next year, and we can just have it, be taken around.
Yeah. We can try our best. We try fun stuff, but the airlines. I'm just never giving one of the models again. Last time I did that, it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna go to Japan. Okay, cool. They took my model, it went to Japan. I was all nervous. They came back. I'm like, where's my model? Like, oh, we left it in Japan. I'm like, oh, that was my baby. Yeah. Some other people are figuring out, they're like, hey, where's this item? I'm like, I haven't unpacked it yet because it's in a box that decided to go back to Prusa. Oops.
That's always my favorite.
Suggestion for creating a Prusa town. That's actually a fun idea. Maybe we could do some 3D. I know most of our facilities, we have them some 3D models of them, like the buildings and places. Maybe we could do some actual scale replica of Prusa town, and kind of the ancient April Fool's video. We can create some mini Joseph models, kind of just all around.
I really like that because it reminds me. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, my fault. No, my fault. Go ahead.
It reminds me of doing stuff like the model train sets. We should definitely do something like that.
Did you guys put Neil 3D prints with his little mini cities things? Because that would be easy to pack up and everything else, and then you put it all together into a whole cityscape with everything. And he actually did a Prusa building in there.
Snedward Prusa, he's one of the colleagues here at Prusa, also checking in on stream. He's suggesting that we should print a diorama and then paint it.
So... No. I gotta ban him. He's not. No. Where's the time button?
Snedward, how about we do a live stream of the next paint session? I can put a camera up in the corner. It'll be one of the most boring live streams. But we just have a stream of the room. And
he can't hear you. I just timed him up.
So we created a stream of the painting session.
No, I already got him for. I'm doing a side gig for in October that he's volunteered for. Just he doesn't know that he's volunteered for it yet. Yes, I am not your mom because that would be physically impossible for me to be your mom.
Oh, man, science has gone pretty far.
Yeah,
Anyway.
like given it's one of our printing sessions, if we're streaming that, what are the rules about having a beer on stream? That's okay with you too, Brian?
I mean,
No. It's you have to remember what type of account this is. There it is different, and they are cracking down on that.
It's okay. It's at work.
No, it's not.
I mean, you could just say it's tea. It's
Hey,
just
I got an
tea.
idea. If you want to do it on your own channel, go for it. Okay? You guys can call me the party corner as much as you want to. Do it on your own stream. Keg stands.
Fine.
And-
I will.
and
I will
other
have.
things.
I will have my raisin bottle, and no one can judge me for drinking raisin.
No, I'll just make clip make fun of you.
So I will just have my raisin bottle, and that is a completely safe option. Chevron was also asking now where that question go.
That's
Where's
where
Pavel?
Pavel is.
Pavel couldn't make it. He's working on chats now, I think. But I will see if I can invite him for one of the future streams and try to help adjust the schedule so he's not suffering on the live chats.
I did program this to have up to 4 people.
But Pavel gets very excited. I'm kind of scared to have him here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's invite Pavel for next time.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down for it.
With him oversharing confidential info using the official Twitter account. Good guy. It was also picked up by all of the Twitter bots following our Twitter, just all of his casual tweets. Just oversharing all the info. Yeah, we got a suggestion to invite Olaf. We can definitely check if he's available. As the stream is nicely up and running now, we can do it more frequently instead of just once a month, maybe every second week. So we can probably do some more guests,
have
like
an
slightly
evil
shorter
idea.
streams, but more frequently.
Yeah.
No, I have an evil idea.
We
Again-
do have this set up, like this whole setup, we can change it around. So it could be, while it'll be the same format, different title, different things. I thought ahead if I can fix the bugs.
No, if anything, we just get a whole bunch of support people on. We talk to them for 5 minutes. We open up chat for live Q&A sessions, troubleshooting, and then we just walk away.
But that sounds like fun to me. I would stay for that.
Yeah, Tommy likes to troubleshoot
You-
things live.
You have a weird sense of entertainment, sir.
Like it's people showing up at the booth and just vaguely describing what problems they have with their printers. That is one of my highs. Like when you describe like show some very obscure screw in the corner of the printer that they should check. They just have this moment of realization that they haven't checked that one specific screw. That is a good feeling. So if you do have a tech issue and you see me on the booth, do feel free to mention it. Maybe we can figure it out on the spot.
Be as vague as possible, and then don't tell them it's not a Prusa machine.
And it's not even a 3D printer.
It's a paper printer. Yeah, but see, I have the all-time record. No one has had it's about having the cop call them, and I had it twice.
Like is someone like on chat wanting to call the cops on
Yep.
you, or
Yep.
someone from like support trying to call the cops to get you off of chat?
No. It was 2 different instances. Like, all right,
just
so-
interrupting you quick. Hikers asking if I can adjust this belt. I will gladly adjust your belt at the event. After you, Shane.
no, I'm not following that. I refuse now. You ruined it. I'm not continuing.
I really hope that doesn't become a thing now where people just walk up to me and ask to have their belts adjusted.
See, this is why you don't think beforehand. You're putting this out on the internet. It's recorded. Other people will see this. And then, it will spread amongst communities and everything else. And then, you're going to have people coming up with these huge belt buckles and everything else that says, it's going to have your name on it.
Can't wait
And they're
to
just
see
going to
that.
point at the belt.
just people showing up at the booth pointing at their belt. Do it. No, I'm scared now. No, I don't want to go to events anymore.
As soon as a printer is brought in, he's like, no, never mind. Once he has to do work.
I brought up a good point, and this is usually whenever I went to West Rep Rap Festival, people would bring their printers in to be fixed because they figured, hey, Prusa's there and everything else. And Anthony will be at Midwest Rap Festival. So maybe you could have Anthony look at your printers.
Man, it's weird. I think my flight just got canceled on me. I'm going to have to figure out what's happening here.
But Anthony would,
Hold on,
he'd look at it like a surgeon,
real quick.
like a doctor. He would just stare at the printer from afar, just kind of check it a little bit and yeah, it's a printer. Maybe there's something with the belt. I don't know. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, no, but seriously, I've had people walk in with full printers and everything else, and I didn't care. I was like, sure, let me see it. That was the fun times. Why am I going to get? Wait.
I do apologize. Okay, so
Where did Anthony go again?
It's okay. He probably ran off, or maybe someone showed up with a printer.
See, this is exactly. It's either that or he finally went to go get a drink of water and he's not going to say anything. He's not going to get the satisfaction of being right.
No, I needed to get a charger for my laptop.
You were never a Boy Scout, were you?
What?
You were
He
never
didn't
a
come
Boy
prepared.
Scout. Exactly. Oh my God, you would just forget about it. Just go back to sleep. Look, Tommy's originally from South Africa and he actually got my reference. Okay, that's how bad this is.
I'm lost, man.
Exactly.
You're not Boy Scout enough.
I was a Boy Scout at one point. I totally.
No, you weren't, because you completely didn't get the reference.
I was.
No, that's the friggin' Vulcan, live long and prosper hand sign. That's the Boy Scouts one.
Anyway, no, I had to get charger. No, I wanted to actually add on to the conversation about repair. We did that with Positron because people could very easily bring their Positron to events from the whole world because you can bring it as carry-on. We did that for one show. We called it the Pit. So we repaired machines as people brought them in. So we would do repairs and tuning. And people loved it. It was great. But it also meant that two of our team members, 2 or 3 of your team members just didn't get to actually enjoy the show because they were working on printers the entire time. So we never brought it back because it was people go to events to have fun, and I want our team to have fun. But of course, you can just have the print shipped to us and fix it because that's something we can do. But that's for Positron, not for Prusa.
But the olden days, there were troubleshooting, and if I saw a printer, I wouldn't mind trying on the spot to do something about it. I recall about a year ago, I was at a show in Nuremberg in Germany. I probably butchered the name now.
We did.
And they had there was an MK4 for one of the exhibitors that was causing a problem. So we had fun with it. I would not touch the printer at all. And I would give them advice, kind of as if we were on chat, what to check, what to see. So they had a multimeter there, so I instructed them what to test and what to see. to confirm the issue. And when they figured out the issue, I had the spare part kit, so I gave them the parts so they could just replace it on the spot. So that made it a little bit more interesting.
The person came for you to help, and you're like, no, screw it, you're gonna do all the work.
Here's advice.
Wow.
But it was a big show, and we were only 2 people on the booth, so it was quite painful. And it was me and one colleague. She was brand new and spoke like decent German, but not extremely well. So it was just the 2 of us at this German event. So it was quite exciting.
I'm worried this for my Norway trip. I'm like, please tell a lot of people speak English there. 'Cause if not, I'm gonna be very limited.
For me, we just were at a show on Canada Repair Expo in Atlantic City, and the person right next to us had a MK4 that had one of the parts break, and she was like, "Oh, can you print this replacement part for me?" And like, I would love to, but we only have PLA. But we did it, and we were just like, as soon as you bring this, please print the part in PTG immediately. But they were extremely happy to have the replacement part made by us, so that we could get a MK4 fixed.
Yeah, another event, we were helping with some robots, and one of the arms broke, and they really needed a replacement urgently, and we didn't have anything other than PLA. And I felt so bad reprinting this part in PLA, as it's quite a stress part. I just know it's going to shatter, and it's a core part of this robot, and it's in Galaxy Purple PLA. So when I went to go watch the arena, you could just kind of see that standout Galaxy Purple just on like this key component of this robot, and you're just praying, please don't break, please don't break.
I'm gonna turn this around on chat, right? So the upcoming shows, for those of you who are going, who have a booth, and we have that contest going on right now with the Core 1 and the Core 1 Large for reskinning. We're doing different projects to kind of like give your printer a new skin. I wonder how many people are gonna have that there.
I've really enjoyed that contest so far. I absolutely love TARDIS skin. It is like cinema.
For me, it's got to be. They were very careful with the wording of it, and I understand why. The steampunk version, or the quote unquote steampunk, it's more like a Warhammer.
Yeah, that one's really cool too. Absolutely love it.
Anthony, can you pull it up on your screen? I have too many things open right now.
Tommy, could you? My setup is
sure. Before we run out of battery, what am I putting up, Shane? It's the contest, right?
Contest page for the Core 1 contest.
Let me just like navigate the pages, so it's everything like index.
Go to printables. Go to contests. See, this is why we're the professionals.
Shoe hacks, got it.
Exactly, perfect. Can you pull it up so we can break Tommy's? Sorry, we can break Anthony's stream again.
Wouldn't do. Okay, it's for the best.
Will it work?
It should. It's worked.
Is it working?
No.
Waiting screen share. Are you sharing?
I would do a waiting song, but I'm afraid YouTube, mute the. I'll get hit with a copyright claim.
This stuff is really tricky. Just give me one more second.
See, this is why I didn't do it on mine.
Is it working now?
No. There you go.
There you go, you goober.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's scroll up a little bit so I can get the name right at least. So it is.
I love this one.
a good one.
The sweet core. That'd be cool if you had like a little dessert shop doing custom things for your for your customers and everything else. But I really like it because it does like it gives a little bit of extra flavor or a little bit of options to personalize your printer. Because even if you did a mimic one, obviously the TARDIS.
I don't like this one.
No, but see, but like if I was in an automotive shop and there's another one there, the diamond plate one, I would do a combo and kind of turn the printer into like a old school hot rod from the 50s.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I would really like that. Oh yeah, it's so cool. The mimic one is so cool.
I love this one.
Because if you were in like if you had a tabletop shop and you're doing dioramas or whatever, you could have that out there. It would look really cool, and I love the creativity. Yep, that's a diamond plate one from 3D Medic.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Someone did a full they completely stripped the powder coat of the core one, and they did a NASA build, so it was white and blue and whatnot. I loved it so much.
There's a NASA one on there, and I'm kind of surprised. Well, because you remember when Starfield? When Starfield came out, everyone was doing Starfield themed everything.
Yeah,
this
That's
one
the
is amazing for me.
I
The
need
TARDIS
to do
box,
the
the
TARDIS.
Core 1L specifically. Like going for the bigger printer
Hey, it's bigger on the inside.
and the doors and everything. Like wow,
Yeah, and that
is
one's
such
from
a nice detail.
Yeah, that's from 3 Demon, and they are a cosplay and prop shop in Prague. We work with them often. They do some amazing stuff. I actually have a few of their models that I am going to print out. One of them is what was it? Gimli's walking axe, and they did it, and the thing came out so sweet. Excuse me.
I'm definitely going to be printing this TARDIS one for my L.
Yeah.
I love it too much.
Go back and scroll down a little more. You got to see his other design, please.
Back.
Back. Yes, scroll
The
down.
mushrooms.
No, the steampunk one, the one with the skull on
I
it.
just had it.
No,
There we go.
You had the mirror. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I would do. Because that one is just absolutely insane. Just with everything. It reminds me of like we've done themed pictures before for various different things, and something like that just brings back memories of like all the we did the Cyberpunk Mark III, we did a Steampunk Mark III for tested. We did a few other ones there and everything else, but this one's absolutely insane. The only problem is though, if you would have to open up the top of the printer to get to something, you're like, oh boy, I gotta move all that.
Just shove it aside.
That is absolutely sick. I love that.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Like right now, I'm dabbling in some of this like wraparound print stuff because my desktop at home, it is just like, it's just a what's the wood that's particle board that's laminated on two sides? Forgetting the name of it. It's that type of wood, and so the edge of it is raw particle. So I'm printing trim to go around the entire desk, so that I have a nice smooth spot for my hands and stuff.
So I think while we're here, let's do the prizes for the printing month of Reddit. So
that
let's,
looks really pixelated.
spin it. It's looking bad.
It's the
It's
because there's a lot of
pixelated like
colors
crazy.
and a lot of names. It'll be fine.
All right, it will slow down when it freezes, so you'll be able to see there.
Yeah.
So for anyone wondering, like this is with the Reddit print of the month. There's always a raffle, so it's just a random person from like everyone that submitted eligible entries can win a printer from it. So it's MK4S printer. Next month we're changing it up a little bit, and instead we will have the backpack the fancy
Let me go grab it.
backpack. Anthony has one of those. So
Oh my god, we have to duct tape next show.
be running
It's
around
like
way
the
too much.
5th time.
So yeah, if you are like printing and doing things, I do highly encourage you submit your prints to Reddit and just use the Flare print of the months to be eligible. And as long as like it's not super low quality, there won't be any issues. There's always a pinned post with the details and the rules there, so you can always just check it out.
Wait,
So
Can
I
staff
do
it?
encourage you to. No, I shouldn't.
Why?
Like you can.
I got stuff to enter. I mean, my stuff is
Sure, you can
is-
enter.
is-
I just
is
don't let you
high
in.
quality. See, this is the type of stuff I deal with, folks.
So Anthony's going to give us a quick show off of the backpack now.
No, we're gonna have to call him Vanna. Oh, your mic's muted.
So yeah, a
Thank you,
bit of a
Shane.
change. We will do the backpack.
Yeah, so this is the backpack. It holds a lot, but it's really nice. There's like a cargo net in the front that you can expand to like hold a ton of crap. And this has been my travel backpack. I've been absolutely in love with this thing. And I even have polycarbonate carabiners for when I need to, patch things. And I love this backpack. It's great. This is good. I'm very happy with this.
So yeah, but yeah, this month is still MK Forest Printer. Anyone that's doing prints, I do highly encourage you to share it. The community there is super like supportive and encouraging. So they're always happy to see a print. So it's always nice to show off and show everyone what you're doing. I especially love to know what people are using the printers for. Like it doesn't have to be a fancy, like weird print. I usually get more excited by some random mod or some random modification, some wildly specific. Like if it's something mega specific and practical, it's my favorite type of print. Thing that only you will ever use, and no one will probably ever find a use case for it. Those are so awesome. I don't know why. It's just my favorite. So
I
Anthony,
have a question about the contest real quick,
yeah.
though, right?
after you share.
Is it raw prints or can they post process them, paint them, and all that as well?
Both is fine. Like as long as it was done
Yeah.
on the Prusa printer.
Okay.
Okay, so let's sort of the stream like.
Same damn thing.
Go on,
Go
Anthony.
ahead.
Type.
So what?
Just type something. It's a drum roll.
Anything.
You gotta be me.
You
I'm
broke
not sure if
the
it's
entire
actually through the stream.
Okay, I'm gonna hit. So
Anthony, you
let's see who got
failed.
it. Ah, it's not me.
It's not you. It wouldn't be you anyways.
My name's there. Eagler Core. Congratulations. So we got a winner.
Congratulations,
So
Eagle
congrats to
Core.
that. So I will write to you directly on Reddit. You'll just get a DM from me. We can talk about the details then.
All right, moving away from your stream.
Yeah, let's get rid of me.
Okay. Well. I did not
you get
think you
rid of?
this made you the only person.
The opposite of getting rid of me.
Yeah, no, congratulations. I do love that we're doing this because I think one of the best parts about the community as a whole is that we just share what we're doing and what we're working on. And I do love that we're able to reward the community just for participating because it's good. It is very good to just build this community. It's been about a year since I've been brought to the community team, and honestly, I am very proud of us reconnecting with the community in the way that we have.
Yeah, it's like I have
That
to
was
say,
Tom's bullshit connector.
no, I'm still dying. Don't worry. Like nothing has changed. I do have to say, like, I do love interacting with the community. It's always fun. I'm getting like so many DMs every single day, and it's like a lot of like times people are just wanting to show off what they're doing, what they're working on. And I also, if you are ever in Prague, coming for a tour, also hit me with a DM. Let me know what your tour times are if I am available. Do note my tours are like my hours are very limited, but if I have a free moment, I can try to steal the tour from the girls' reception. I'll take you on it, and we can see like have a small hangout and chat in person.
And then you'll be quickly escorted out because Tommy took each place that he wasn't supposed to.
I'm master of the tours. I wrote the guide for the tours.
If you see something you're not supposed to, you just get indoctrinated.
I always tell the people that in the print farm there's a line of do not cross, and if you do cross it, then you stay as a permanent employee that you will keep working on the print farm from there on out.
You get
Oh no,
Prusa
my
shirt,
favorite is
you get a Prusa shirt, you get some filament, and then you're here for life now.
no. I love it when I'm like, all right, you see that line? Yep. Do not cross that line. Do not point your camera past that line or anything else. Turn around, look back, go past the line. I'm like, okay, what did I just say?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I have to go get you. Come on, let's go.
I need to actually explore more of that print farm. We didn't get a lot of time to do a proper tour of the facility because I was working the day.
Because that was your own fault. That was your own fault. You can't sit there. No. That was your own fault.
But
So
that is
there's
the
nothing.
most special tour, the working tour.
Exactly.
We can show you like this is your cubicle. This is where you plug your laptop in,
And that's the tour I got.
You stay here until you clock out.
I will say it was extremely nice just sitting there, doing my job, and rather than having to message Tommy and wait for him to respond, just look at him and be like, hey, there's this thing I think you should have your attention on. And he could not ignore me.
Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, we still have a few more minutes for the stream. If anyone has any burning questions, like I'm trying to get to them as much as I can throughout the stream. But if you have anything, feel free to post it in chat. I will try my best to answer it. Do take note, I can't deep dive into every single issue live on stream, but
support.
I can try to give you some surface level information.
Troubleshooting.
I can link you where to just about.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chevron was asking, was saying he will be in Prague, so do send me a DM, like maybe we can grab a beer.
I'm gonna start doing like for the content creators who come to visit Prague. For the ones that I deal with, I always take them to a few different restaurants one time, and they always go back again. And a lot of them, we've always talked about it on their channels and everything else. And I was going to do short series on my own channel. Actually, go. Tommy is a rare. You know, he's a card shark.
It's back. I'm gonna look into what's causing that. That's weird.
Yeah, board games are awesome. If anyone wants to play me, I'm always for it. Maybe we should do some online board game evening.
No,
I've already scarred 2 people on this live on the stream. I don't think we're doing team building like that again.
Live on the stream? No, we didn't stream it. Thank God.
No. Like 2 people that are live at the moment.
So, what happened was we went to do a board game night, And of course, we're in a board game cafe. I'm sitting here like, I can't read any of this. I don't understand
It was a
anything.
geek cafe.
And then I saw a board game that I know how to play by hand, and it was the English version. So I'm like, yes, the game I'm good at and can explain and secretly dominate with. And so I showed them how to play. I won the first round. And once everyone figured it out, like, all right, let's play for real. Tommy figured out how to do an infinite ring glitch or something. I'm pretty sure I explained a rule incorrectly or something, but he essentially figured out how to farm all points in the game. And we just sat there like, bruh, like, how? This is the first time you're properly playing. You just milled us. Like, how?
I had fun for everyone.
The game is Ascension, and I do highly recommend it. It is a very fun game. Also, yes, that is broken again. I'll fix it later.
If you ever play a card game with me, I just always the guy who's like, "Oh, goldfish, I'm cool." That's my extent of card games.
I had a couple questions here from Suit. He was asking, will articles be searchable for double search bar and printables? I'm actually surprised not searchable, so I will report that. Maybe that's something you can add. That's interesting. I never thought about it, so I'll definitely follow up with the printables team on that. And will there be additional badges for smaller downloads? I don't know. I don't think they're working on any like additional specific badges at this point. But like, I can recommend and ask about both things.
Kind of digging the community blog posts from the different designers on printables. Because there's a local guy here, and he's a huge Stargate fan, and he's doing the whole. I forget the name of the thing, but it's like the control center for one of the gates, and he's doing it on a 1:1 scale. And the thing is insane.
I know exactly who you're talking about. He looks like one of our developers, and I really thought it was the alt account. Took a while to realize that it's not someone that worked for sure.
No, he was in the one of our end of the year contests and everything else. Really good guy. Really fun. Really talented. Yeah, I caught myself on that one. Really, really talented. And I would love to bring him on, because I would love to get like the I don't want to say the smaller ones, but like there's a lot of great designs and designers out there. You know, they did some amazing stuff, and they haven't done any in a while. But almost kind of like a Throwback Thursday type of thing. You know, and kind of like visit them and talk to them and see how they're doing and everything else. Because like some of their work is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. One thing I will maybe take the chance to also mention, like before people like start asking, because I know a lot of people are itching to kind of ask about it, is when will Index ship? At this point, we don't have any additional info on it. It's looking quite optimistic at this stage, though. And like our Prusa time was listed as June. At this point, it doesn't look like we will likely update it. It's looking optimistic. They just say that. Like I think everyone that is involved with the project is quite excited.
Okay, hold on. I just have to poke one person in chat. So Chevron, I shouldn't tell you that a few years ago we had several cast members from Stargate Atlantis with us. I shouldn't tell you that then. Yes, I saw that Amazon just canceled it, and I'm like, oh, that was so bad. And they were going to bring back Stargate, and they put all this hype into it and everything else, and now Amazon's like, yeah, we're not going to do it now. It's like, wait.
Yeah, that's so annoying. No, Firefly is making a comeback.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that's Tommy? Like the original cast and everything.
Tommy, do you know what Stargate is?
It's like Star Wars, right? It's like a spin-off of Star Wars.
Yes, that's exactly correct. Okay, good.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me with your tricks.
Yeah,
kidding, of course. It's of course the live long and prosper thing. Don't worry about it. I know my
Andrea
stuff.
mentioned it, dude. So real quick fun story, right?
Joe, good luck with the kid.
It was like, have
Oh,
fun.
see you, Joe.
Yeah, good thing you modded, Joseph, because we were like, yeah, why aren't I a mod for my own?
I mean,
channel?
I did it as soon as I saw him hop in chat.
Yeah, so we had David Hewlett, and there was another gentleman from the cast. He's Canadian and Czech, and if there's any Czech people, they're probably going to start screaming his name and calling me an idiot for forgetting him. But it was after Prague Comic Con. Both of them came here, and it was David's family and this other gentleman, and we went around and we did like the usual tour. And if you ever watched one of David Hewlett's streams, he is just a sponge. And you start talking about technology and everything else in science, he just feeds off of that and just keeps on going. And so he basically tired everyone out who was with him. So they all left. And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can still do the tour. I got into certain areas of the company that I can't even get into. They were like, wait, you have David Hewlett with you? Yeah. Can you bring him to our department? I'm like, I don't even know where your department is. I've never been there, and I've been here for 5 years. Oh, okay, I'll go get you. I'm like, I'm coming with him. All right, fine. You can go through. I'm like, good. But yeah, no, that was a great time because we went all over the place. All the information we had and sharing these great stories, and I just love that guy.
Yeah. To answer Eula, I hope I'm saying that right. This is a part I printed out. I don't know the length of this, but if you look up Steam Deck Charger Holder, this is what that is. And no partial flux. It's just freaking me out. Anyway, and yeah, you put your brick in here and you wrap the cable around. This is one of my daily carries. I love this too much.
I love the Steam controller. If you drop it, it randomly does the Wilhelm screen.
Yeah,
That's what they say. So Mickey has a Steam controller, and he wanted to show that feature for us. And we spent probably half an hour in the office just dropping the controller in controlled ways. So we
I
even
wouldn't do that because I'm like, no, you. It's 100 euros per drop attempt.
But we like took like cloth and like kind of like this fireman's blanket type of thing, so it will drop into this like cozy safe space. So we were doing that, and it did once, and they didn't want to repeat that drop again. So he was telling everyone it will do the scream, and he keeps trying to drop it and it wouldn't scream again.
I got
like the biggest troll ever. I got pictures of that.
I got a challenge for the community. You know, we have the GPIO board. We have a small speaker on LCD. Instead of like beeping, if there's an error on the printer, it does a Wilhelm screen. Oh, is it Wilhelm or Wilhelm? Wilhelm, isn't it? Thank you. The Wilhelm scream instead of the beeping. Because you would definitely pay attention to that. All of a sudden, you hear your printer scream. Oh, that would be good.
It would be funny.
You guys need to wake up.
I didn't know you were done. I was waiting for you. I was trying to play.
One of the things that I really want to do with the printers is there's that MIDI to G code.
We were talking about that before.
Yeah, and
we should
want to start trolling more people with it and just having weird sounds play on layer change.
But you're saying it now. So, you know, if you're like, hey guys, I did this great model, you know, here's the G code, go for it. And people are like, yeah, no, I remember the stream. We heard what you were going to do.
I'm going to start sharing a lot of remixes on printables now.
No, but my all-time favorite, the best one to do was the theme for Back to the Future.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, right when the printer starts, it would always go off, and everything. And it was something cool because it was just it was different. But if I remember correctly, I remember one about training sessions. They actually turned one of the heat beds into a speaker. Wasn't loud, but you could definitely hear some stuff off of it.
Heat bed or
We'll try the
motors?
Yes, the heat bed, not the motors. This was the heat bed.
I do not want to know how you did that.
You can ask one of the Prusas because they were the ones who did it.
I really don't want to know how you did. Like, that concerns me.
No, seriously, we did it though. It was quite
and
amusing.
now someone from the community will do this. That concerns me more. On that note, let's end the stream.
No,
It's just, please don't do it with a Core 1L. DC electricity is a lot safer than AC.
No. It was because you would get it to resonate some frequencies, and then they were able to do it. Not the motors. It was through the bed. All right, I'll check with the. I'm not going to say the person's name because I don't want them to get like random messages asking them how he did it.
Like, the way you're describing it sounds like they used heat to do it.
No.
Okay. That's
How
really
would you
confusing
do
me.
that?
That's what I wanted to know.
I look like a wizard. I'm not a wizard, okay? I'm not an alchemist.
Oh, jeez.
See, look, there's already people in chat now. I have custom firmware for my redesign. I will try the Wilhelm scream. See, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Scared. Don't do
And
it.
then I would want, wait. For the Core 1 skin contest, two different things, very similar. On the bed with the LED, have it strobe. You can either do a Knight Rider theme or a Cylon theme for a printer. That would be cool as hell.
Yeah, Knight Rider
You
actually.
could
Oh,
probably do the
go with-
Cylon eye effect using the Core 1Ls like
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a red
get left, right. Like
Yeah.
that Cylon eye effect. Like, you could probably like.
What's wrong with Knight Rider? Knight Rider was the first to do this. No, actually, it wasn't. It was the original Battlestar Galactica. No, wait, did they?
I don't know what
The
Knight Rider
original.
is.
Oh my God! Will you get some freaking culture? All right, up, new homework assignment. There you go.
You got
You
it.
just assign it to
But-
yourself.
But I want to watch Battlestar Galactica now.
Well, if you're gonna watch Battlestar Galactica, it's going to be from the 1980s.
Cheers, Lab. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. Before I get shamed for my movie knowledge.
No. You can't go. Nope. See, now you brought it up. Chat. We need to give Tommy another homework assignment to educate him in the geek nerd culture. So, chat, for who's watching out, start naming some movies first. And, we'll see which ones Tommy hasn't watched, and then we'll see how long it will actually take him to watch one of them. All right?
David Hasselhoff movie. Oh,
English
boy.
Squarepants.
Hmm?
It's a David Hasselhoff movie.
Was he? Oh yeah, he. Oh God, no, he was in a really bad.
Shane probably hasn't even seen it himself. That's why he's
What?
so confused now.
What?
Knight
Shane
Rider.
hasn't seen what? Dude, I used to watch it when it was live on TV, like before VCRs and Betamax and all that. So, The Breakfast Club? Nah, not geeky enough. Dude had the idea. Wait, Tommy has so many things to watch. Yeah, but we need one. The Goonies was a community thing because everyone couldn't believe that he watched it. All right, so now we need something else before we close up because this has to be a thing now. I will make this a thing.
The Room. Wait, hang on. It's gonna
Oh
be playing.
God!
It's gonna be playing.
No. If Tommy has to watch
It's playing.
if
at a
Tommy has to watch The
cinema
Room-
here in Prague.
The Room,
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Kino Balt is playing it tomorrow at 8:30.
No, they're not. That can't be the same movie.
Like it's listed here. It's
Who's starring in it?
it's the Room.
Like, then read off who's starring in it.
Hang on.
It can't be the original. It can't be the American version.
It's 2003 USA drama, The Room.
Yeah, no.
And it's playing in the VIP hall.
That can't be. There is no way. The Black Hole. The Black Hole's a good movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, not geeky enough.
What?
Anything by Steven Seagal.
I posted the link in chat.
Let me hold on. I'll tell you right now.
Tomorrow at 8:30.
Yeah, you posted the link in chat.
Well, yeah.
Translate to Polish. Oh. Hold on. That can't be. There is no way they're showing The Room. Tomorrow, what time?
Tomorrow at 8:30. Are you joining me?
Attack of the Killer Donuts. Attack of the Killer Donuts. What the hell? This is theater you found. Oh, 2030s. Okay. No, that's the Velociraptor. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong day. Damn it. Oh my God. Dude. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh my God, they actually are. Get out. Do you know about that movie?
I've seen pictures. I've not watched.
That movie is pure pain.
Directed by Tommy. That's
Tommy Wiseau. They
a
actually
good name.
they made a movie about making that movie. It's like so bad. The legendary status of it is the cultural significance of that movie is like, oh my God, this is so bad. They actually made a movie about that.
Yeah.
Oh, they even playing Casablanca.
So yeah, but
Metropolis.
it really is time for me to.
Yeah,
be
sorry
wrapping it
guys,
up now.
My fault.
So I will check out The Room when
Wait.
I have an opportunity.
I'm
This seems
sorry.
like a good movie to watch on my bus to work.
Wait, hold on. They have a movie, I swear to God, it's called Raccoon and Crack.
Thank you all
I
so much
think
for
I need to
tuning in
see that.
tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Thank you for bearing with us as we had technical difficulties through the stream. I will be doing more testing, as my original testing obviously did not reveal these errors. But you know what? That is just how development works sometimes.
There's no writer too.
Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back next month, unless Tommy decides to do another stream in between now and then.
We will do only next month. It's a short notice for like in between, but probably after that, I'd like to try every second week.
Yeah, and I will be heavily testing this setup to ensure that there's no more bugs. Anyway, thank you so much.
And get a better microphone.
Yeah, yes, we'll figure that one out too.
Thanks,
Have a
everyone.
good one, everybody.
See you.
Later.
Bye.